Mark Cuban says some huge things about Dogecoin. Today is a high energy live because we have a ton of amazing news with Dogecoin to talk about. The power of the Doge army. I'm about to show you exactly how powerful we are because you're going to be surprised at what we were able to do. Also, some big news with Elon Musk, a new car company as well, creating a really weird concept design. We'll talk about it. We'll look at it. Some big news in all of the cryptocurrency space. A stock that could be potentially about to go crazy. Today's episode is absolutely fantastic. A lot of amazing stuff. As everyone comes in, make sure you're hitting that like button. If you're new to the stream, if you've never seen my face before, on this channel we talk a lot about big news updates with Dogecoin, with cryptocurrency, with finance news, and we have an amazing show that we do every single night. It's a lot of fun. Join in on it. Be sharing, be liking, be subscribing, be watching all the way through to help it out to more people. All of that stuff. We're helping the Dogecoin community grow. And when you see the article I'm about to show you on what the Dogecoin community just did with a certain website, we actually made a website crash. We'll talk about that. And Mark Cuban, this is big. People don't understand. Mark Cuban has $24 billion of net worth. That's huge. Mark Cuban, one of the richest human beings in the entire planet. I don't think people understand just how much power he has. Over 8 million followers. On top of Elon Musk and Mark Cuban together, that's big. Also, when Mark Cuban first bought Dogecoin, we're going to talk about that because you may be surprised at how early he actually got into Dogecoin. That's a good sign because it means he may be more enthusiastic about it moving forward. As more and more people start to come in, we're going to start to get to some of the more juicy stuff. But make sure, once again, if you're new to the channel, you are going to want to subscribe because we talk about a lot of important things here. Yes, we have fun. Yes, we joke around. But at the end of the day, a lot of the stuff we talk about is very serious when it comes to investing. So we love the stats. We love the numbers. And we've gotten very good at predicting cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin obviously was the big one. But then Elrond, Ox, a number of other ones we've predicted that have done unbelievably well. Some of that is on Patreon. The Patreon Crypto of the Week will be released tomorrow. So that's very exciting. I've been looking at it for a while. I think tomorrow is going to be the perfect time. Today was a little bit shaky. Tomorrow I think will be the perfect time. So make sure you're checking that out and subscribing if you're new to the channel. But let's go ahead and jump right in. I think we have enough people now to go ahead and get into some of this big news. Check this out. This is the power of the Dogecoin community. And we'll talk about what Mark Cuban said very soon here. Because Mark Cuban, some major updates. He said he had a new interview just only hours ago. That was just posted. Make sure as you come in, you're hitting that like button as well. Got to remind everyone, we got to do that. It really does help, especially with the big news day like today with high energy. Because we have that kind of day today for Dogecoin. Very exciting stuff. Let me see what this chat says. Launch sequence activated. Like button. That's right. The rabbit hole investor said, make sure launch sequence activated. Elon Musk will be proud. We got to be hitting that like button. Launch the like button to the stratosphere. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, right? But the difference between a lot of YouTubers and here is we actually have a community that we're trying to grow. So we actually have a mission here. We have a reason to hit the like button. It's not just hit the like button to make the channel grow. It's hit the like button to make the community grow and help all of us. So I think it's cool that way because it gives all of us an incentive to be liking each other's content, liking each other's videos, and help all of us grow. Because I definitely send me your YouTube videos too, and I really mean that. I've already gone on a couple of small YouTube channels. Send me your YouTube videos. I always, whenever I see someone send me a link, sometimes I'll miss it because I get hundreds of notifications or hundreds of DMs every single day sometimes. So I'll miss it from time to time, but I try to get to as many as possible. If I see your link, I definitely will watch your video. Matt Wallace for president. Man, how fun would that be? Just being the Dogecoin president. I'll start a new Dogecoin party and just run for president. Mark Cuban or Elon Musk will be my vice president, obviously. Or maybe that should be the other way around. We'll get Elon Musk and Mark Cuban to be the president. Everyone needs to buy now. We won't be coming back to Earth for a while after Saturday. To the moon from Brock. Brock says we won't be down for a while after Saturday. But here, this is the big news. You can see Firm's website. And we'll talk about Mark Cuban in a sec for everyone who just came in. We're about to talk about that. But Firm's website breaks after it says it will mine Dogecoin. You can see, so this is what the website looks like. Or no, here it is. So Hello Pal, that's the name of the website. It's called Hello Pal. They announced mining of Dogecoin and a ton of people flooded their website. That's the power of our community. We can make big moves like that happen. Also, take a look at this. This is actually really big news. A lot of people may not think it's big news, but it is. This is huge. Terry Crews announces his own cryptocurrency because why not? So Terry Crews, it's called Power. I'm not sure why he called it that. You'd think it would be called Terrycoin or something. That would be a cooler name, but whatever. He can call it whatever the heck he wants, I guess. But so Terry Crews has a new cryptocurrency. As we see more and more celebrities doing this, think about the power that can have. Imagine a Matt coin or a Final Stand coin. What we could do with something like that. Or a Dogecoin community coin. We already have that, I guess, technically. A Dogecoin community. Wait a sec, Matt. We already have a Dogecoin. What are we talking about there, buddy? Welcome to World Historian. World Historian is a member, so look at all the stickers. That's beautiful. I think Twitter Bobby says, I think Twitter will use Dogecoin as the crypto to pay / tip for content. Very, very possible. Dogecoin, one of the original use cases for it was always for tipping. Billy Marcus told me himself. That's one of the reasons he liked it so much when he was creating it. For tipping. He's always been a huge fan that he started his do good every day. So Billy Marcus, yes, that is true. I can confirm. Tipping is a huge part of that, especially on Twitter, where you can't get paid for your content. And we shouldn't be keeping. I mean, I have my YouTube channel. That's especially for people who don't have anything and can't make any money on. They only have Twitter. That's especially for that. So that's what that can be most used for. Doesn't make sense to use BTC to tip pennies. That's true, because $1 equals 0.000017 BTC. Complicated numbers. That's right. A lot of people don't even consider that because there's only 18 million Bitcoin in circulation, and only 21 million that will ever be in circulation total. So 18 million have been mined. There's 3 million left to be mined. But because of that, each individual time you do a transaction, if it's a small transaction, it's a very complicated number. 0.0000. You have to memorize all the zeros. It's not fun. It's not something you want to do. A computer can do it obviously for you. But still, that's very, very, very true. Fan here in the Philippines. Don't spam that, but I see you. Terry Crews, that's a big update. Maybe we'll make a final stand crypto too. Oh, this is what the Hello Pal website looks like. See, it's not a bad website. Pretty cool. A nice design, Hello Pal. So shout out to them for the cryptocurrency and Dogecoin use. But take a look at this. PayPal. We see this. Isn't this show fun? Because we literally get all the best finance news. All you have to do, you don't have to watch anything else. You just come here. You can see literally every single major finance story in the entire world all in one place within a single short show that's put together. High energy. We have a lot of fun. Isn't that awesome? I mean, come on. How cool is that? PayPal boosts cryptocurrency initiatives with curve buyouts. If you don't know, PayPal getting more and more invested in cryptocurrency. We're going to see that play a huge role in shaping the future of currency forever and ever. But there we go. So yes, that's a huge story right there. Here's what NVIDIA's new cryptocurrency mining cards may look like. You can see there's a picture of them. It's beautiful. It looks kind of like a Tesla car. Speaking of Tesla cars, there's some big updates with that. Also, a new car that was just released with a really strange design. I don't like it very much. Some people love it. I don't like it. We'll talk about it. But I'm excited about that. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure another reason to subscribe. A lot of people are subscribing because of what's going on with Starlink stock. Elon Musk's new company, Starlink stock, satellites going around in space. Those satellites are going to send the internet down. But that's the stock that Elon Musk is doing. Imagine getting into Tesla early, right? Of course, we all want to do that. So when Starlink stock IPOs, I'm going to make a video notification here on the channel, and I shall let you know. I'll let you know exactly when it IPOs, and then we can figure that out from there and figure out how to buy it. I'll also let you know how to buy it. So make sure notifications on. Very important if you're new to the channel. Thoughts on EYS stock? I stock. We'll take a look at that real quick, and then we'll go back to the big stories. That's funny. That's called I stock. I mean, I like that name. That's pretty funny. Let's see if we turn on the brightness, it should be easier to see the screen. There we go. But yeah, I like that. 1120 right now. That's funny. Okay, it's gone down a ton. I don't know. It looks like it's spiking recently, so maybe that's a good find. Look at that spike. It's a big spike. You can slide down that. Wouldn't that be fun? A water park made entirely of cryptocurrency charts, and as the chart goes along, that's how the slide goes. A very bumpy ride. A very bumpy ride indeed. Man, that was a cool word. Kind of. Only a little bit cool. Only a little bit cool. Matt, thanks for the love on Twitter at Alex Dogecoin. That's right, Alex Dogecoin. I gave you a shout out on Twitter, the big Dogecoin community shout out, because a lot of people in the community have been doing a lot of things. Alex Dogecoin, of course, very much one of them. Some big stuff coming in. CRX Joe says over 53k Dogecoin and still buying more. Trying to get 100k Doge. You're awesome, Matt. Keep up the good work. You're awesome. Thank you so much. That's all. I mean, it's cool to see. That's love right there. This community is full of love. And of course, that sounds cliche, right? Oh, Matt, come on. It's full of love. You're just saying that because you're a YouTuber. Of course you're supposed to. But look at it. I mean, look at what's happening. You see people constantly lifting each other up. You see people constantly making each other feel better. I mean, is that not, tell me that's not love. If you can make a case, then I'll stop saying it. But I think there really, truly is love in this community because I see it every day. And I genuinely, I love a lot of people in the community that I talk to, and we all talk to each other. It's just cool. I mean, it's cool. But look up Hodge Finance. It's up 170%. Hodge Finance is going crazy right now. We'll get to that real quick as well before we go over to the big stories. And there's some more Dogecoin stories as well, which I'm excited to talk about. But Hodge Finance has been making some moves. Hodge Finance to the moon? But yeah, we've been seeing BuzzRocks was also giving me some recommendations to talk about Hodge Finance. But Hodge Finance, I mean, look at that. There's the Bulldog. It has a dog, ranked number 2,000, but some big moves from Hodge Finance. You can see, look what it's been doing, that green chart. Because it's so small, it still has major room to grow. I do enjoy looking at ones like this because it's fascinating to see. And you do have to wonder, how high can it go? But it's time for our first roast of the night. Are you ready? Maybe we need some music to play the first roast of the night. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull up my iPhone and get some music on because we have to have some music for this roast. It's going to be a pretty big roast. We gotta roast him, and I think it's only right to play some music for the roast. Because if you don't have music, is it really truly a roast? I don't know. Is it a roast? The Average AF podcast. Everyone's probably going to go subscribe to Average AF podcast pretty soon here. Because with that many comments, I think we all should definitely be checking it out. But let's see. Shannon says, I saw something about Slim Jim promoting Dogecoin and Dogecoin Reddit. I tried researching it, but didn't really find anything. Is this true? Yes, Slim Jim may actually send me the first Dogecoin Slim Jim potentially. We'll see. I don't know. But they've been talking, we'll talk about that in a sec too, because when I say this is a big, exciting Dogecoin news day, I mean that. It really is. We got a ton of stuff to talk about, a ton of big stuff. Let me go and read a couple of these chats. Ooh, a big chat coming in. I'll read that in a sec here. Hey, nice additions in the background. Oh, that's right, Shannon Black. Those are the additions. I was going to open them, but I thought it would be cooler just to have them on the set. Check it out. There's me on a Dogecoin. How awesome is this? So look, this is what it looks like, and then you put the light. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, how awesome is that? Tell me, would you guys, Shannon actually has a business. Would you guys want to buy these? Let us know. Let us know if you want to buy these. Maybe we'll go into business with it, because that'll be pretty cool. Because you can actually have your own face on a Dogecoin. Man, that's not easy to do. There we go. I did it. So there, yeah, thank you so much, Shannon. Shannon sent me those all the way, making them. They take like 12 hours to make, so it's not easy to make them. It's a little bit difficult, but pretty cool stuff. Dogecoin love is real, Matt from CRXGO. I agree, it really is. The Average AF podcast says the best way to accept Doge as a payment for merch. BitPay isn't going to work for us because we're not a physical business. Okay, any ideas would help. Crypto.com app or Binance US app. Those two apps, Crypto.com especially, I use it a lot. I haven't really used the Binance feature as much, but the Crypto.com app, you can literally set up a wallet and have anyone pay you directly using that. So the Average AF podcast, there's a tip for you right there to make that work, and it should work very, very well. Also, Alex with a big chat coming in. Alex Dogecoin. Matt, this is well deserved. I will donate 1K to a lucky winner when you hit 100K subs. Dude, Alex OVJ says when this channel hits 100K subs, Alex Dogecoin on Twitter, everyone check it out, is going to donate $1,000. So make sure you're following Alex Dogecoin on Twitter. But oh my gosh, there's another reason to subscribe right there. If you're subscribed, Alex is going to literally give one of you $1,000, one of us in the community. I don't know, am I eligible too? No, I'm just kidding. It should definitely go to someone in the community, not me. But that's awesome. So everyone, if you are going to subscribe, there's another incentive right there, brought to you by Alex Dogecoin. This video is sponsored by no one, but it's kind of sponsored by Alex Dogecoin, I guess a little bit now. Crypto.com coin surpassed its higher high just now. Crypto.com coin going crazy. Keep in mind, on the Patreon, I literally made an article when it was at under this. It's unbelievable. I mean, we've gotten 5 in a row, right? Even the most recent one has gone crazy. I can't say the name of it yet until we release the new one. Then I can say the name of the old ones. But it's already gone up more than 60% just in the last week. If you're not, I don't know why anyone would not join the Patreon at this point, because we continue getting it right over and over and over again. Of course, we'll talk about other cryptocurrencies here too. But even if you have to actually make a Patreon just to subscribe on Patreon, I don't know why anyone wouldn't do that when we keep getting them right over and over. Of course, we have to get one wrong at some point. Of course, we have to. There's no way to get them all right 24/7. But that said, this streak, let's hope it continues to stay alive. But Crow, we talked about Crow when it was at, I believe, around 10 cents. Now it's up over 20 cents, I believe, somewhere in that range. So it's already doubled just in that short period of time. It was even as high as 26 cents for a period. There's so many Crow. I still have a lot of optimism, and I'm still holding my Crow. So there's one right there that I think could definitely make some big moves, some huge moves. But if you are interested in joining the Patreon, all you gotta do to join, it's actually really, really, really easy. I'll show that real quick. All you gotta do if you're interested in joining. Oh, shout out to Vlog Creations as well. Vlog Creations is amazing. If you're not subscribed to him, you definitely should be. He's my favorite. Press a like as well. I keep people reminding me. I need to tell people to press a like too, so we can get this out to more people. But if you're interested in joining the Patreon, which I don't know why anyone wouldn't be at this point, there it is right there. A link right down there at the bottom. Patreon community is really good. You also get access to Discord, so definitely you're welcome to check that out. Even if you have to make a Patreon account, once again, it is still worth it. Man, it's such an exciting night tonight. Once Dogecoin reaches the moon, from Osvaldo, we're all going to shine together. Millionaire Club, I love it. I agree. We're all going to shine together. H-Town loves Matt from Yasmin. I appreciate that. Some love from H-Town. Look up Safe Moon Coin, please. I will. I'll look it up. Also, we should keep promoting Doge's charitable donations so people don't only participate, but also the morality of Dogecoin. I agree. It's good to be participating in that. We'll go and look that up real quick, because that was a big chat coming in from Easy B. Look up Safe Coin, please, or Safe Moon, right? Safe Moon Coin. I've heard of that. I don't know too much about it, but I have heard of it. We'll look at that real quick. Then we'll get to some of the. There's still some huge news. The crazy thing is, we're just at the beginning of this. I mean, technically we're a decent ways in, right? But there's still some major, huge news that we still have to get to. And I can't believe we haven't even gotten to some of these stories yet. I thought we'd already be there by now. But there's just so much to talk about. It's hard to get to all of it, because this is one of those big, exciting days for Dogecoin. Not every day's like that, but today certainly is. So I don't know. It's not loading. Oh, there it is. Did it just start? Is this a new crypto? Interesting. Ranked 2,622. Wow, okay, I'll take a screenshot of this, but it's so unbelievably tiny right now. I mean, if you put $100 in and that turned into $1 million, would anyone really be surprised? Because look how tiny it is. It's getting a mention here on the channel, so it obviously has some attention. So I don't know, that's pretty cool. Maybe we should all check out Safe Moon Coin. I'll do some more research on it. That's fascinating. It's obviously going to be hard to buy it, right? If it's that low down, there's not going to be a lot of exchanges to even have access to it. That's the only problem with ones like that. You can't really buy it very easily at all. So check this out. Exile the ad there. Okay, here's our roast. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were gonna do the roast. We got sidetracked a little bit there. Where's my? Huh. Oh, here it is. All right, so it's time for the roast, the first roast of the night. We got sidetracked a bit, but now we shall do the roast. But first, I gotta pull up the music first. What's a good roast without some good music to go with it? So here we go. Let me find this music, and then we will commence the roast. The roast shall begin. It's a juicy roast. It's gonna be fun. So here we go. About to pull up this music, and then we can get to our roast today. You can already see the title there. I think you guys know what kind of roast is coming. Alex Dogecoin says the giveaway is real. Check Twitter. Matt at Funny Mike is down to match. Let me know. Okay, Funny Mike may be down to match. I will definitely let you know. Funny Mike, if you're watching, definitely. Funny Mike was letting me know he was potentially wanting to do a Dogecoin giveaway with me on the channel, or for the channel. I don't know what he wanted to do, but he said he was interested. So yes, maybe we could see that happening. That would be pretty cool. Let me go and start the music here.
Why were they trying so hard to stop us from finding out? All of this is about to be revealed.
Alright, here we go. Get ready. It's roast time. It's roast time. Forget Dogecoin. This stock is a better buy. Here we go. The first roast of the night. What do you mean forget Dogecoin? How are you going to forget one of the best performing cryptos of the entire year with this amazing community behind it? Slim Jim on board. A bunch of people on board. It's time to get roasted.
Take a look.
There we go. The music, the roast. Let the roast commence. Billy Duberstein says, forget Dogecoin. Oh, who cares? Oh, I don't know. One of the best performing cryptos of the entire year. Still a ton of potential. Mark Cuban on board. Obviously, we got Elon Musk on board, but just forget it. Forget it, according to Billy Duberstein. And the stock he says to forget it for is just some silly battery stock. Like what? It's just some silly battery. I mean, maybe Romeo Power is not a bad investment, but what? You're gonna for some silly battery stock, you're gonna take away your Dogecoin. I mean, come on. It's time for a roast. Forget Dogecoin, of course, the Motley Fool continuing to be some Dogecoin haters. They don't like it. But take a look. This is Billy Duberstein. More like Billy Duber McDuber or something like that. I don't know. What's a good name for Billy Duberstein? He says, I love looking at the story behind investments from an interdisciplinary point of view. Well, maybe there should be some disciplinary consequences for your silliness, your absolute foolishness. It's time to get roasted right now, Billy. Billy, you can handle it. Look at Billy can handle it. He can handle the roast. Billy, you deserve it, buddy. You deserve the roast. You can handle it. Look at that. Well, what is that? You're trying to get your Superman look on, Billy, with that haircut. Of course, see, when I do use appearance, it has to be in a nice way. I'm not gonna go after anyone's appearance. It's not personal, right? But so I can only call someone out in a nice way. Superman, that's a compliment, right? So what? You trying to look like Superman there, Billy, with that hair? I love looking at the story behind it. Well, how about the story behind you being fired? Because that's what you deserve to be for that silly take. What an absolute abomination of a take. What you doing there, sitting behind your computer desk, trying to call us out when you know nothing? You can't even tell me probably how many Dogecoin can be mined a year. Let me read a couple of these chats real quick here. CRX Joe says up 54k, then we'll resume the roast, of course. But CRX Joe says up 54k Doge, now everyone needs to buy more before it goes up. That's what CRXK Joe, he says everyone buy Doge before it goes up. Will I says, I think it would be perfect as if the Mavericks choose a new sponsor next year for the Mavericks jerseys. They should do Dogecoin. Have to tell Mark. I agree. Mark, if you're watching, do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. When Robinhood allows us to use our Dogecoin, we can see the possibilities and events to happen. That's true. Robinhood, as much as we hate some of the stuff they've done, they still do have enough power to actually change the game with Dogecoin. The wallets, that could actually have a huge impact on Dogecoin, making it go up. So, I mean, there is still some good stuff they can do. Hopefully, we can see more transparency. That's all we were calling for. Robinhood was my first ever trading platform. The first investment I ever made was Dogecoin. Literally, the first time I ever invested in anything. Technically, my grandparents made a little investment fund for me, but the first time I ever personally made my own decision on investment was when I invested in Dogecoin. And I've loved it ever since then, which is why it's so awesome that we have this amazing community. If you're new, join in on this. It's seriously worth it. Ask anyone in the comments, should you subscribe? Absolutely. Plus, the roasts are fun. The roasts are a lot of fun. Been watching since before the first spike. I made 50k and just a few of my friends are debt free. Just signed up for the top tier Patreon. Edwin signed up for the top tier Patreon. Not only did you make 50k, but now it's time to potentially make a lot more because the cryptos of the week have been doing unbelievably fantastic. Crow, Elrond, Ox, Dogecoin, of course, those are 4 of them. There's another one that I can't release the name of yet, but that I think has major potential still. All of those, I'm still holding with a lot of them because I still see potential in them. But so far, they've already gone up over 1,000% combined. So if you're not joining the Patreon, what the heck are you doing? I seriously, everyone, it may even be worth it to actually make a Patreon account if you've never had one before. But Edwin says he just joined on the top level, just signed up. And keep in mind, if you're not going to do that, you can still see a lot of awesome info here too. But still, I would definitely recommend joining the community there. I would definitely recommend that. So thank you so much, Edwin. 50k, that's a ton of money. Debt-free, that's the way you want to be, of course. Juka Maker says, some say that Doge needs a shed. It's a meme to shed its meme aspect to be taken seriously. What do you think? Should we/could we make an effort to rebrand Doge? Interesting, like a boss dog instead of low cute. No, we're keeping the logo. Come on. We're keeping good, interesting insight there. You're right to some degree that if we want to have mainstream lovability, then I guess maybe the thing is, the truth is, it can be a meme and also be serious. That's what people don't understand. People think you have to choose. Either it's going to be a meme coin or it's going to be serious. The answer is yes to both. It's going to be a serious form of cryptocurrency that can actually be used to facilitate transactions. But also, at the same time, it's going to be a fun, lovable meme. We don't have to pick one or the other. We can have both. The important thing is that people know that on top of being a fun meme, it's also legitimate cryptocurrency. That's the important thing. So yes, you're right. That needs to shake the branding to some degree in some people's minds, but that's what this channel is for. That's literally what I'm doing right here, right now. And you're helping out if you're pressing like, and you're sharing, and you're watching all the way through. You're helping out. So tap that like button. Don't even have to worry about taking it to dinner first. You can just go ahead and smash the like button. Give it a good old smash right there. Man, what would be fun? It would be fun to get canceled one day. Wouldn't that be cool? Because think about it, whenever someone gets canceled, they just literally get a ton of free publicity. I don't know. Maybe don't cancel me. Actually, I don't know. Would it be worth it? Should I try to get canceled just to get Doge free publicity? Maybe I should say the most. I should say the worst possible thing ever just to get canceled for fun and then get Doge a ton of free publicity. I wonder if that's a good idea. Probably not. That's probably a terrible idea. You're probably saying, Matt, no, don't do it. Don't do it. That's not good. You don't want to get canceled. I don't know. I mean, who cares though? Who cares? But I mean, maybe we should care a little bit. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? But some more big articles. But first, let's finish the roast. Edwin Rivera just joined at the top level Patreon. Edwin, welcome to the Patreon. You're going to enjoy it there. I'll send you the link after this live is over. I'll send you a link to join the Discord. You're going to love it. It's an awesome community. We also have the voice channel there, which I'm in a decent amount. I haven't been in it as much this week, but I normally am in it most of the time. This week I've just been insanely busy. So it just depends. I love to go in there whenever I have free time because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Billy Duberstein, though. Come on, Billy. He says equal appetite for high growth disruptors and beaten down value names. Oh really? Oh really? You have an appetite for high growth. Interesting. Oh, you mean like, oh, I don't know, 700% over the last year like Dogecoin? Oh, okay. If you had listened to Billy, you would not have invested in Dogecoin. You would not have invested in anything. You would not be subscribed to this channel. Billy Duber Silly. Suberstein, Billy Duber, I mean, his name's already Duberstein. We don't even have to come up with anything. His name is Duberstein. What a silly name. Silly. Oh, there we go. Silly Duberstein. That's his new name. His name is no longer Billy. It's now Silly Duberstein. That's your name for the rest of time, permanently and forever, because you deserve it. You just got roasted. Billy, get roasted. Why cryptocurrency stocks like Canon, V9, and Riot Blockchain are making some moves. They all skyrocketed today. Keep in mind, as fun as it is to invest in crypto, and I still love that, I'm still putting more money into crypto, Dogecoin included, but there's also stocks. There's a couple right there. If you want to get out your pen and your notepad, maybe get out both your pen and your notepad, right? If you want to be a complete and total rebel, maybe you want to completely change the game forever. Here's what you do. Get a Sharpie and write on your phone. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Imagine that. Someone just says, oh, okay, Matt said pull out a pen and they just write on their phone. No, that's not what I'm saying. No one would actually do that though, fortunately. In this community, maybe in some communities on YouTube, people, I don't know. Maybe at the Motley Fool, they probably write on their phones. I bet Mr. Duberstein regularly writes on his phone. Mr. Duberstein sitting there, hey, how'd you know I wrote on my phone? I have to replace my screen every single day, cause Mr. Duberstein, you're a duber, Billy, a silly duber. And that's if you ever see someone putting some hate in the comments, we know it's from Billy now. We know it's from Billy Duberstein. But yes, so those are three right there. Let me go and pull those back up again so you can see the names if you want to write them down. Here we go. So those are the names. CANAAN. The high energy episode today. We love it. CANAAN, THE9, and Riot Blockchain. They all skyrocketed today. They still have major potential to go up. Because that's something that's the way a lot of people who are scared to dip their toes into the beautiful lake of cryptocurrency, they can still potentially get in on the action with some stocks. Also, take a look. This is Romeo Power. I pulled it up because remember, Billy Duberstein, he said this stock is supposed to be better than Dogecoin. And look at that. The chart's terrible. This is it. It already spiked, and then it came back down again. It was steady for such a long time. There's nothing special about this chart. Come on, Billy. You're saying this is better than Dogecoin? I don't know. I mean, maybe I can go up, but I don't see anything special about it. It looks like it already just spiked a little bit. Yeah, I'm not buying it, Billy. Billy's a terrible article coming out from Billy. Everyone tag Elon Musk on Twitter from Will Says. Everyone tag Elon Musk on Twitter to join this live. Dogecoin to the moon. This is history. 2020 was trash, but 2021 is much wow. That's true. 2020. We didn't like 2020 that much. 2020, maybe we need to roast 2020. 2020, you thought you were a good year, but all the bad stuff happened within your confines, within your walls. 2020, what were you doing? 2021, making you look like his son. 2020, get roasted. Man, we're having fun. I love this episode tonight. This is one of my favorite episodes so far that we've done. This is a lot of fun. That's true though. Dogecoin to the moon, and we'll want everyone to be tagging Elon Musk. It would be nice to have him join. So if you do want to tag him on Twitter, let him know. Maybe send Elon Musk a link to this. That would be good. Or just tag him underneath, because I talked about it on Twitter. So you're welcome to just go to my Twitter at MattWallace88 and tag him underneath. Billy, that's funny. I probably can't even read that, but Billy something coin at Duberstein, something that starts with a D. That's a funny comment there. I love it. But yes, that's definitely good to be tagging him on Twitter. Also, Yasmin says, Billy for, that's right. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say that, but I probably am. I don't know. CRX Joe says, Doge to the moon, baby. To the moon. Doge is my new job, man. There's some funny stuff. There's some funny comments in there. You gotta love it. But take a look at this. So this is the big stuff. I talked about it in the title. This is it. Billionaire Mark Cuban praised for Dogecoin, trumped DeFi, NFTs, talked about, he dismissed Bitcoin. So he's not super into Bitcoin. He doesn't like all the cryptocurrencies, but he literally said on an interview that he thinks Doge is not a joke because it can be used for stuff now. He said it himself. He no longer thinks it's a joke. To some degree, he did in the past. Now he's having fun with it, so it's a joke in that way. That's fun, but it's not a joke in the fact that it can actually be used as a cryptocurrency. If you think Dogecoin's a joke, then you also think Litecoin's a joke, and you also think Bitcoin's a joke. So there's people don't understand. A lot of people. That's the thing though. That's why this channel exists. People don't understand, but thousands of people watch this every single day, and a lot of people get educated on it. A lot of new people. So that's why this community is actually making a real difference. And as it grows, this is now the fastest growing new channel in all of 2021. And we destroyed the record for the fastest finance channel from 0 to 75,000. So a bunch of new people we're going to be able to educate them as this channel grows. Very exciting stuff. Calling out Robinhood, educating people, making cryptocurrency grow by telling people the truth. No lies, nothing shady. We just tell people the truth, and it makes cryptocurrency grow because the truth will set us free. Matt, what's your thoughts on how long it would take for Dogecoin to reach $5 from Freaky Shoes? Dogecoin reaching $5 would most likely take in the neighborhood of years. It would be hard to hit a number like that simply because of the amount of money that would have to go into it. Technically, yes, it's possible, and it could happen within our lifetimes easily. In fact, it could go way above that in our lifetimes. I made a video showing $115 Dogecoin as one of the perfect case scenarios within our lifetimes. Obviously extremely unlikely, but very fun to think about, right? A lot of this is just fun. Because even if Dogecoin just hits 50 cents, that's big money in the bank accounts. We'd like it to go higher, but we don't need it to go to $5 to be making big money. But speculating about that is, of course, very fun. Man, no one reminded me to drink water, but I remembered myself, luckily. I'm sure someone did. I just didn't see it. Someone probably did. But this is just such a good episode. I mean, how am I supposed to remember to drink water? Well, so Mark Cuban also said in the interview he bought it originally all the way back in the yonder years when Dogecoin was under a penny. So maybe he saw on my channel, because I was the only YouTuber at that time posting every single day about it. That was before the community really got as awesome as it is now. So we were talking about that all the way back then. The OG Dogecoin channel, you're watching it right now. You're part of the community now. So it's cool. It's cool to see how far we've come and how far we're continuing to go. We've gone a long way and we're still going. We're not done yet. Some big things happening. Some huge things happening. Why cryptocurrency stocks like Canon is definitely something that's, if you just came in, make sure to check out these stocks are definitely ones that should be checked out because they are fascinating. Interesting stocks to be looking at. Take a look at this. And I'll probably make another video tonight, maybe or tomorrow, on Mark Cuban, because there's some huge updates in that. I can't get to all of them right here on the live because I need to actually prepare with a video, get all the stuff together. But there's a couple of the big ones. Mark Cuban saying it's not a joke that it could potentially hit $1. So a bunch of big news coming out from Mark Cuban. This is one of the fun streams. eBank International to commence beta testing on March 15th, 2021, and launch cryptocurrency exchange by the end of March 2021. So that's cool. eBank coming into the crypto space. CRX Joe says everyone needs to click the like button. Matt, we read, let the people know about Doge ASAP, as much people as possible so they can make money like we will. That's true. Back in the day when Dogecoin was under a penny, I was trying to comment on as many YouTube channels as possible, on Andre Jick, on me, Kevin, all the top ones. None of them listened to me. I commented over and over and over again. I talked about it all over the place on YouTube. I kept commenting. I kept telling people, hey, you should tell your subscribers about Dogecoin, and no one listened to me. So here we are. We created our own channel. They didn't want to do it, so we told people ourselves, and now we're continuing to tell people the message that it has major potential. Major potential. Imagine if they cap Doge again. Probably we'll talk about that in future videos, why capping Dogecoin is not going to be the solution for a long time. Potentially with supercomputers in the future, it could happen. But right now, one of Dogecoin's best competitive advantages is the fact that 5 billion can be mined a year, which helps to facilitate transactions and makes it a more valuable cryptocurrency and compared to Bitcoin. So that's one of the reasons why right there. The cubes! Also, hopefully you guys like my new decorations back there. Pretty cool, right? I mean, we got some Dogecoin decorations. Shannon Black coming in clutch with the Dogecoin decorations. And let me know. Do you guys think, should I sell those on a website? Should we, Shannon, should we sell the Dogecoin coins with your own face on it? You can literally get your face on a Dogecoin or your family's face, whatever the heck you want. But so basically, eBay International, that's a somewhat big story. Nothing too crazy there. I just thought I'd include just for fun. But Luxury Hotel Group. Also, Lewis just joined on Patreon. Welcome, Lewis. You're going to have access to view the crypto of the week, which I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I'm very excited about that one. Also, all the other cryptos of the week from the past, you can view those as well. I know we talk about the cryptos of the past on the channel, Crow, Ox, Elrond, that have done insane. Go look at the charts on them and see what would have happened if you invested in them. You would have made a lot of money. I made a lot of money. Hopefully other people did too in the community. I know a lot of people were sending me messages saying we made money. So there we go. It's not just on that though. All of us as a community can continue making strides there. Luxury US Hotel Group now accepts Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and other cryptos. This is a huge story. And the reason why is because we're seeing now executives start to come in to these hotels. Imagine they see the Dogecoin sign sitting there. Of course, that's going to be very, very likely to potentially cause some massive movement upward with Dogecoin. If they're seeing it, if it's in front of their faces, if we're tweeting at them, if we're talking about it, then that could spell some huge things for Dogecoin into the future. So much potential around every single corner. And a lot of people, like for example, Billy Duberstein. Silly Duberstein, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Silly Duberstein needs to go to school on Dogecoin. He needs to watch the channel and get educated on it. What are you doing, Silly Duberstein? So there's also a couple funny articles in here as well. Automotive startup. So this one's kind of funny. Take a look. So this is a new car. The startup company is called Canoo, Canoo, but look at how weird that car looks. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I think it looks way too. I think it looks way not like. You want to look. Is there a word? What's the word to describe that? What's the word to describe that sound? I don't. Someone let me know. I don't want to make weird sounds on here. I want to have a word. Someone give me a word to use. But there we go. It doesn't have that oomph or whatever it's called. You can see. Look at it's weird. Like it looks like a little. It looks like it doesn't look like a truck. It's not a truck. I mean, what is that? A ladybug? A ladybug car? I mean, come on. What are they doing with that? It's a silly look. Maybe it's a good car, but I mean, why would anyone buy this over a Cybertruck? Why? There's no one in their right mind that will buy a sort of Cybertruck unless they just don't like good stuff. I mean, if you don't like good stuff, then maybe that's the car for you. It's not terrible or anything. If the Cybertruck didn't exist, maybe some people would look at it. But I mean, I think it's terrible. It's not overall. Overall, there's some positive things about it, which is why I don't want to be too mean to it. Maybe one of you has one or wants to get one. I mean, I doubt one of you has one because it just came out. But Forbes behind the wall. The son of Goldbug and Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff moved 100% of his portfolio to cryptocurrency. So this is the second roast of the night. Here we go. We gotta get the music going again for this roast because we have another roast again tonight. A special treat, 2 roasts in one night. So here we go. We'll get the music playing and then we'll get to the roast. We'll let the roast commence.
This is about to be revealed in this documentary.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Some of the most powerful people in the world are about to be called out.
The son of a Goldbug and Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff. Your own son, he's moving his crypto. Look at that. Get roasted, Mr. Peter. Peter Schiff trying to roast cryptocurrency. You don't believe in it. You don't understand it. You don't get it. You're sitting down there with silly Duberstein. You don't get it. 100% of his portfolio. Not 90%. Your son. Not 90%. Not 80%. He moved 100%. So get roasted right there, Peter Schiff. You want to be roasting crypto, but your own son, it doesn't even agree with you. you, and not just a little bit. He doesn't agree with you very, very strongly. So there we go. That's funny. That shows the generational gap right there. Not always. There's a lot of people in this community that fully understand Dogecoin, regardless of if they're in a different generation than the people at the lower generations versus the higher. So there's a lot of people in this community, which is what makes it so cool. But at the same time, we can all agree, there's a lot of people in the generations that are on the older side who don't like cryptocurrency. They don't understand it. And then the younger generations are generally a little bit more accepting of it. Even still, there's a lot of people in the younger generations that still don't understand it and still don't get it either. So that's why channels like this are hugely important, because we can educate people. Let me see a couple of big chats coming in. Let's see what it says. I bought Dogecoin back when it was at 0.00128. I remember dreaming of the day it would go over a penny. Everyone needs to just enjoy the journey. That's a great point. Jaff says, bought it back in the day, back when we were the only YouTube channel potentially. You may have bought it even before then, it looks like. So you bought it way, way back. But Jaff says, just waiting for it to go over a penny, and now it did that. Not only did it go over a penny, it completely shattered a penny. Now, let's go and check the price of Dogecoin real quick, because I think it's important to check it. I have it pulled up somewhere here. Or if I don't, I'll just pull it up. But there we go. And now while we check that, I will read this. 558. So it went up just a little bit during the live. But now it's up to 5 cents. I was dreaming for a long time. For a long time, when I first bought it, I was dreaming of it hitting 1 cent. I thought, how cool would that be? If Dogecoin hits 1 cent, that would be incredible. And it was incredible. I literally freaked out on the live when Dogecoin hit 1 cent. I went crazy. When Dogecoin hit 2 cents on the live, I went even more crazy. When Dogecoin hit 3 cents on the live on that same day, I was literally live for all of those big landmarks that I was dreaming of for years. And to see it happen, it was just truly special. And now it's exciting to continue watching Dogecoin. Now we have the whole entire community behind us. We have this massive community that we built. So now there's even more possibilities. It can go to the moon even more. Also, Juka Maker says, I don't know why, but listening to your videos always helps me and my baby boy relax and fall asleep. That's awesome. At the same time, keeping me excited and informed about Doge. Show some love for a single dad. So he put his Bitcoin or Dogecoin address there. I'm not sure which one it is. Probably Dogecoin. So if you want to show some love to Juica or Juka, probably Juka because it has a little thing over it. So Juka Maker, if you want to show some love, he put his Dogecoin address. You're welcome to show him some love. But that's awesome. So your son going to sleep. This is like a lullaby to the kids, like an energy boost to the adults at the same time. It's a double whammy. You can watch it with your family. It's family friendly. At the same time, we talk about a lot of serious adult stuff on here, and we roast people. So beware. Your kids may have to sit through some very, very, very insane roasts, some top level roasts, but that's okay because roasts are fun. They're family friendly, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say watch it with your family, but if you want to, you can, and maybe educate your kids a little bit on cryptocurrency. That's a good thing to do. I know a lot of people are watching with their families right now. So if that's you, then tell your kids to stay in school. I don't know. Actually, you don't have to stay in school. You can do whatever the heck you want. As long as you're making smart decisions. It really depends. It really depends. If you're not making smart decisions, then stay in school. If you know how to make smart decisions, then you can decide for yourself. So there we go. That's what it comes down to. But Matt, I'm 70. I love crypto from Jeff. So you're 70. You love crypto. Proven without a doubt that you don't have to be a millennial. You don't have to be Gen Z to be getting into crypto. You can be in the greatest generation, or in Gen X, or in some of the older generations compared to some of the younger generations. You can be in those and still love crypto. So you don't have to be, there's no guide limits. Everyone can love crypto. It would be nice though to see more people in the younger age range and the older age range getting into crypto. That's what we want to see, right? That's the whole point of our movement, is to bring new people into cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency has gone up an insane amount, from 1 trillion to 1.7 trillion just in the last few days, which is insane. That shows how fast it's growing and how much potential it has. Man, this is one of those exciting episodes. Yeah, that's awesome though that you watch with your family. That's seriously cool, and that makes me proud to be doing the show. Dude, Doge Goat, thank you so much. From Reese Beats says, dude, Doge Goat, the goat of Doge. That's a pretty cool title right there. That is a cool title. Oh, also, you don't look. We have to roast Bill Gates too. 3 roasts in a single live. Is this a treat? What you doing to us, Matt? You're trying to make us so happy with 3 roasts. I mean, come on, Matt. You gotta save the roast, spread out the roast a little bit. We can't get that many in a single show, but we do. We have it. We have it. Leading sports brand Wooter now accepting Dogecoin. So if you haven't seen that yet, that's pretty cool. We're not going to dwell on that story too much. Nothing too crazy there. Just a small little story. It's kind of fun to see. Dogecoin futures rises after S&P 500 notches record. I mean, who wouldn't love this show, right? We literally go through all the finance news. You can see everything that's important in a single place at one time, and also Dogecoin updates. I mean, why this channel, I feel like, has major potential because of that, because we can talk about all the important stuff in literally one show that's high energy and fun. Does anywhere else on YouTube have that? I don't know, maybe, but I want to make our community the best community on all of YouTube, and we already are first place of all time for the fastest finance channel from 0 to 75. Let's see if we can keep that going. 75,000. Let's see if we can keep that going. Rodrigo Lara, thank you so much for that. It's awesome to see. Rodrigo Lara. Please take time to breathe and drink water. Or that's funny. But yeah, the only problem is, look at this. I'm out. I drank all of it. Maybe I should go downstairs and get some water and then. You're right though. I should definitely be drinking water. Here we go. Here's what we'll do. I'll put it on the Dogecoin live. I'll go get some water and I'll come right back because we still have some huge stories to talk about. So there we go. Enjoy this beautiful Dogecoin live and the scenery. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be coming right back. And we are back. A couple more chats coming in. Also, someone just joined on the silver level. Welcome to the crypto. Oh, the crypto of the week level. That's right. We also have the ability now. There's a level on the members level for the YouTube channel where you can actually see the crypto of the week now. So people are asking me, Matt, to add a members level on the YouTube channel to where you can actually see the crypto of the week and see all those videos. So it's basically the same thing as a Patreon. You literally get all the same access as a Patreon. You'll get access to Discord through the members level. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to do that as well. Someone just joined, which is what made me think of that. But so welcome to that. Hopefully I didn't miss any streams, any chats while I was gone. Let me go and check real quick. No, I don't think so. I don't think I missed any. That's good. Thank you so much to Ali. Ali coming in with the chat. You love to see that. But there we go. So Dogecoin went up a little bit while I was showing it on the screen. It looks like that's funny. I tagged with a link of CircleBeast.autograph's version of Dogecoin car on Twitter. Oh wow, Olsen Marketing. Olsen, let's check that out right now real quick because that sounds interesting. I want to see that. So you tagged an autographed version of a Dogecoin car. That's fascinating. You have a Dogecoin car who's autographed by Elon Musk. If it's autographed by Elon Musk, I want it. Olsen Marketing. Let me check that out. Olsen Marketing. Here it is. I don't see it there. I don't know. I'll give you a follow though. Olsen Marketing. That's cool. I mean, interesting logo. All right, well, there we go. Send me a DM. I mean, oh, did you send me a DM? No, you didn't. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. I'm not sure. But if you do have a signed car of some kind, a signed Dogecoin car, I would love to show it on my channel. That would be a pretty cool thing to show. I'm sure a lot of people would want to see that. And that's fascinating. So we still have a ton of, I mean, I guess we've gotten through a lot of them, but there's still some major stories that I want to update you on because this could change a lot of things. So you see, This is a big article. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is in some ways the Steve Jobs of our time. I agree 100%. Some huge innovation. And speaking of huge innovation, take a look at this. Elon Musk truck Cybertruck could power a tiny house. You don't see stuff like that. The battery technology, one of the reasons why Mr. Silly Duberstein, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Of course, we roasted him earlier in the channel. Billy Duberstein of the Motley Fool. Why is he saying to invest in a battery stock when Tesla's already so far ahead of the game? It's not even close. How are they going to compete with Tesla? I don't know. It doesn't seem, I mean, maybe they'll find a way, but why would you take that risk over Dogecoin? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Doge is on BitPay equals big blockchains, aka Microsoft. That's true. Mike coming in with a big tip of information there. Ollie also says, let's get Doge to $1 by buying $1 of Dogecoin at 7-Eleven, deal or no deal. Let's make Doge great again, LOL. Hashtag Doge Army. Ollie says he wants to make Doge great again. Doge, what do you mean make Doge great again? Doge is already great. Doge is already great. Let's make it even greater. But I know, I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. But Ollie wants everyone to do a 7-Eleven Dogecoin buying spree. I believe you're talking about 7-Eleven California time, 7-Eleven West Coast time. So I don't know. You guys let me know. If Ollie says he would like to see a 7-Eleven Doge spike, perhaps people will see that and make it happen. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, I don't want to ever do a spike. Like I don't want to ever be the one that facilitates a spike, because I feel like I can't be doing so. I mean, I would love to participate when spikes are happening. I think it's fun to do that. But at the same time, I understand that all of you are way too smart. We would all just invest early, so it wouldn't actually work. There's no point in trying that, because all of us would just invest early. There wouldn't actually be a spike at that time. And so what will be the point of that? I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't think that would be something I would want to do. But if someone else does it, I'll be happy to participate for sure. So there we can see Elon Musk, he's making some big moves. Also, should you invest in crypto stocks right now from the Motley Fool? Basically, they give you an entire article and then after the entire article, they say subscribe to the Motley Fool. Why in the world would anyone subscribe to the Motley Fool when they can subscribe to the Final Stand Patreon? Why? Why would anyone do that? The Final Stand Patreon, you get way better information than the Motley Fool. And also, you don't have Sean Duberstein does not and will never work for the Final Stand Patreon community. Sean Duberstein has a permanent ban on the community, so you get to decide. Do you want to subscribe to the one with Sean Duberstein, or it's not Sean, Billy? Do you want to subscribe to the one with Billy Duberstein or the one without him? It's up to you. It's up to you. Praise interesting. Reese is saying praise the Doge. I don't know if I don't really like references like that. I'm not a fan of references like that, but I see what you're saying though. You're just trying to be positive about Doge. So overall, the sentiment is good. Specifically, those type of references, I'm not a huge fan of, but I do love the overall sentiment. Doge to the moon. We love to see positive stuff about Doge. Take a look at this. Warner Media boss Jackson Kalar got $49 million stock award. Also, we saw an NFT selling for $69 million. Basically, NFT, all this is digital art. If you don't know what NFT is, it's very, very easy to explain it. Some YouTubers are doing 10-minute videos. It's as simple as this. It's digital art. Basically, it's just a unique digital art. But it's kind of unique, but you can actually just copy and paste it. But it's unique in terms of who you're buying it from to some degree. It's unique in some ways. It's overall kind of silly, but also kind of cool. And you can make money from it. So, I mean, hey, if you can make money from it, like Mark Cuban says, if you can make money from it, it's not a joke, right? If you can use it, it's not a joke. So there we go. You can actually, the weird thing is, NFTs are basically a form of cryptocurrency in some ways, but just, NFTs are basically just a form of cryptocurrency that has way more hype element and way less of a use case element. And if you wanted to, you could actually spend your NFT as a currency. So it's kind of funny to think about that. You could spend it. But we can see Tesla faces new reality of more competition. We saw Neo is trying to compete with them. But come on, it's Tesla. You're not going to, what you going to do? What you going to do? The Wall Street Journal saying Tesla. I mean, to some degree, yes, they have more competition, but it's still Tesla. They're still, by the time the competition catches up, they'll already be 69 steps ahead. 69 steps. DocuSign stock is sliding. DocuSign stock, that was one that we were taking a look at earlier, but it's sliding now. There's the Dogecoin price up to 561, so it's gone up a little bit during the live. We love to see that. I've always wondered if people are buying why the live is going just for fun, just to see my reaction or to see people in the community's reaction. I don't know. Maybe it's happening. That would be cool. Send a DM on Twitter. Oh, I see. You sent a DM on Twitter. Okay, well you did, I guess, but the only problem is you're not following me on, or the DM's turned off or something. Let me see if I can find it here. So your account, yeah, I know what your profile picture looks like now. It has the blue on it. Let's see. Look at this. I mean, if you send me a DM, just keep in mind I'm trying to respond to them. But look, I get sometimes hundreds in a single day. Sometimes it's less than that. Sometimes it's more. But it's just hard to respond to all of them. I'd love to be able to. So, Uper. Oh, I see. So is this the one? Oh yes, this is it. This is it. Okay, never mind. I found it. Interesting. Stefan Parson autographs Spring Roots NASCAR. Oh, so it's a cast. So I see. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So he is selling this apparently. I guess if you're interested in that for $72, you may as well just send Mark Olson a DM on Twitter. There he is, Marketing Olson. Marketing Olson. Okay, I see. I think I put the wrong name at first, but Marketing Olson got a picture of a dog. So if you're interested in that, you may want to send him a DM. That's pretty cool. Is it actually autographed by Stefan Parsons? If it is, maybe I want to buy that. It's pretty cool. There we go. I found it. Your DM. I found it and gave you a little bit of a free publicity shout. Or not. I guess you did do a chat, but it's still a cool shout out there. Hopefully for you. Come on, give old retired firefighter one more Doge to the moon. Of course, Jaff's a retired firefighter, 70 years old, going strong, investing in crypto, making moves. But here we go. He's about to get off. So it's time for one more before he gets off. Doge to the moon! To the moon! There we go. We love to see that. The moon is right up there. Think about this. All of us right now, we're in our own places. But technically, if I reach through the screen right now and I point it up, we would be pointing at the same moon. It's right up there. What a cheesy line. That was silly. Why did I even say that? But it's true. The moon is right up there. All of us, if we look out the window, we can see the same moon. I think we're falling in love. I think you and I think we're falling in love under the moonlight. Wow, you look stunning. May I have your hand for this dance? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. That was a joke. That was a joke. But we do the same moon. That is pretty cool to think about, though. Good thing that we see. You picked a good time. You picked a good time to dip out, Jaff, because you missed the most awkward part of the entire thing. That was fun, though. That was fun. My little business, Racha Art, will soon be accepting crypto. Nice. I love it. So Racha Art, ROCHA art.org will soon be accepting crypto. Hopefully you have some good art going on there. Some big art coming in. Some art. GE stock suffering biggest drop in nearly a year as Analyst Day disappoints investors with high expectations. GE stock making some moves, but down. China's jaded techies find a hero in Elon Musk. So that's pretty cool to see. A bunch of people in China, some tech people, like us, a lot of us, we love tech. So a bunch of people in China are now starting to love Elon Musk because he's standing for freedom, because of all he stands for. So Elon Musk very popular now among China tech people, which is cool to see. So Elon Musk international fame. Make sure everyone's hitting that like button as well. Into the live. We're into the live. We want to make sure everyone's hitting the button so this gets out to more people. But still a huge story right there coming in. That's the type of thing that can make some moves happen. Because Elon Musk, if he's helping Doge in China, if he gets more popular in China, and Doge is now starts being used across the world, Elon Musk has big reach for that. Tesla Model S sees $10,000 price increase. Model Y costs more too. So some increases there, which makes sense with inflation to some degree. Bill Gates is worried about Bitcoin. We got to roast him again. So he's worried about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for this reason. More articles coming out. It's just silly. He doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. Elon Musk. Take a look at this. He made $25 billion on Tuesday. Think about how crazy it is. That's like what? The entire GDP of some countries? I don't know. Is it? Elon Musk made $25 billion in a single day. What? That's just insane. I mean, yes, he lost $25 billion a couple days ago too. So it came back through Tesla stock. But still, correction. Ali says, correction, let's make Dogecoin great all the time. I agree. There we go. Correction. That was a good correction. Number 1, Dogecoin water crisis in Kenya. Sponsored Jamaica team, let's donate to your local restaurant / homeless shelter. 7-Eleven equals time having credits. Factual. We love to see donations. We want the community to be spreading the love around. So I 100% agree. And especially, so Kenya, you're saying, is one you want to take a look at. Kenya water crisis and Jamaica team was one that the Dogecoin community all worked together to do. That was a while back. The Dogecoin, the Kenya water crisis is definitely something that we should be taking a look at, because that's big. But the Jamaica team was a while back. Elon Musk's not so secret battery could help Texas. So Elon Musk building a giant battery in Texas. I'm excited about that. The giant battery could be making some cool things happen. Let's see. So what point are we at during the live? So there we go. I mean, I would say this is probably one of the best episodes that we've had in a while now. A bunch of big news. This is now the #1 fastest growing new channel on all of YouTube in 2021. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.